Hey, welcome back. So I would love to be able to do you a live video on here, but all I can do now is just pre-record and then upload it, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've still been taking motors apart, and it doesn't end. Doesn't seem to end. And anyways, found a couple that were really getting my goat. And let's see, my boil was over here yesterday, messing around in here. So things. Let me say things that were here usually not here. You know what I'm saying? Like the hammer disappeared. And yep. So I just gotta finish this guy up here. What happened was I was grinding away. Cut it a little crooked, and then when you do that, it's kind of hard to get the junk out. You know what I'm saying? I did have a punch laying here, and I don't see that. The workout to be pulling this out with. I found this in the rusty bucket. And, the rusty bucket. So most of it's rusty. But I could find that punch I had. Was laying here. I would punch it out, but it ain't moves. I'm serious. Oh, well, you probably just moved it yourself. No. That's a possibility. You just get old. You can't know what you're doing. Well, that's a definite, yeah. But them were over there on that side, and now they're over here on this side. And this was over there. So, what does that tell you? Probably could have fell on the floor and got moved in that. We're just not going to mess with this anymore, because yeah, just not going to mess with them. So anyways, what I'm doing is a whole bunch of regulators. Yeah, we got about a couple dozen. So I end up pulling the brass out, and then work my way from there. This guy will usually spin on you. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it'll hurt. Let me tell you, I don't know. Alright. And these guys are copper. These two pieces on each side of there, and I was told that because somebody didn't think I knew that was copper. Yeah. somebody would think that, but they do. So I just cut it like that. Cut it like that. And then I just spread it apart. Both of them. Like that. Like that. And I just pull that little copper thing off there. It does take, well, let me say, it does do some toughness of the fingers, if that's what you're doing. Alright, you can leave that rubber right on if you like, because we're just removing metal from there. Tracking with me, but I just like to remove it because that way I say that I did it. And that way I get there and all of a sudden somebody's got a bug in their butt, and they don't like it. And they decide they don't like it. So now it's I'm gonna say, hey, this is clean. No, it's not. No. Let me show you why. I tried to peel them up, and guess what? You can't. You can. It takes a long time. So I'm come up with this number here. Let's see how this works. I may have to find some sort of, I may have to do one of the numbers where I leave a brass thing in them, thread a brass thing back in. And then see if it works. Because as of that, you've seen what just happened. That will not work. Let's see if that'll work. Nope. No. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can break the top off. And no, the screwdriver's not gonna. Yep, there it goes. That's what I'm trying to do with it. If you caught that, is just use that for a pry to pull up out of that lip. Now that's my first one of that. Trying to like that. There's a little tiny piece of metal in here, aluminum piece of metal, which has a little pin through it. I'll show it to you. This little flopper, and there's a little roll pin through that. Now if we take that out of there, then you can consider this clean. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. There you go. I worry about that one little piece there, unless it bothers you. And you can take and unthread this guy here, and then you got one piece of clean. So I've already had 1, 2. Did that many so far. that many of them to come up with the cut and the slice and then prying up. All right. Tell me what you think of that, eh?